The woman bit her own wrist forcefully, dripping blood into a metal container. The blood flowed through a mechanism into a dried-up corpse. In the next second, the corpse's internal organs began to revive, and the heart, dormant for several centuries, started beating again. Then, the corpse awoke, its gaze cold and hollow. It was none other than one of the vampire elders, Victor. However, to fully regain strength, just this amount of blood is not enough. So Celine fetches more blood bags. However, the awakened Victor is not pleased. The vampire clan has always been governed by 3 elders taking turns to maintain balance. Currently, it's Amelia's turn to rule. Victor was supposed to be in hibernation, but has been prematurely awakened by his foster daughter Celine, a situation that hasn't occurred in 14 centuries. Celine knew that doing this violated clan rules, but the situation was urgent. The Lycan leader, Lucien, was still alive. Hearing this name, Victor's eyes showed a slight flicker. Vampires and werewolves have been ancient adversaries between the 2 races. A team led by Celine encountered an accident during their mission. Their targets were 2 werewolves, but just as the vampire companions were about to take action, the werewolf Reyes suddenly sensed something was off. He caught the scent of vampires in the air. Reyes immediately drew a gun and fired indiscriminately. The vampire companion hurriedly dodged, but was hit by another werewolf. Strangely, the bullet emitted a blue glow inside him, burning his body like a flame until the companion turned into charcoal. Witnessing all this, Selena was furious. She grabbed a gun and attacked the werewolf. The gun contained high-purity silver bullets specifically made for werewolves. They can stop werewolves from transforming but won't immediately take their lives, unless turned into a sieve. After a fierce gunfight, only 2 vampires and 2 werewolves remained. Seeing the unfavorable situation, the werewolves went berserk. This is the rhythm of transformation.
Curtains fall, but the fear stays in the dark where monsters play, hiding truths in.
Seeing this, the vampire was still bluffing, but the next second was finished off by Reza. Celine followed the trail of the werewolf's blood to a hidden sewer. She opened the entrance without hesitation and jumped in. Facing unfamiliar territory, Celine remained vigilant at all times. Suddenly, a werewolf launched a sneak attack from behind. Fortunately, Selena reacted quickly, swiftly turned around, and elegantly took down the werewolf, then moved forward to finish it off with another shot. Selena decided to take the handgun back for further study. Suddenly, the roar of a beast came from above. He unexpectedly arrived at the werewolves' gathering place. Judging by the sound, there were at least 100 of them. He wanted to investigate further, but behind him, there came Raz's roar again. Selena had no choice but to leave first. After she left, the werewolves' cheers became even more exuberant. They were engaging in a competitive duel between the races, using their sharp claws to attack each other and determined to smell blood before stopping. Suddenly, a gunshot broke the commotion. The werewolves all stopped their actions, and from their reverent expressions, it was clear that the identity of the person was certainly different. The young werewolf didn't dare to make eye contact, and this person was none other than the werewolf leader, Lucien. Not only was he not dead, but he was also hiding in the shadows, plotting a major conspiracy. Returning to the castle, Selena didn't dare to leave for a moment. She only found the scientist George, asking him to analyze the werewolf's handgun. After careful observation, George determined that the shell was filled with ultraviolet light. The nemesis of vampires, even the faintest light can turn them to ashes, let alone this ultraviolet weapon. All internal matters were handled by Craven. However, Craven did not believe Celine's words.
Whispers in the alley,
For several
shadows play a twisted part.
just in case, he would still send his trusted followers to investigate. Celine has always been dissatisfied with Craven being in power. She thinks Craven is a coward who indulges in pleasures. He just wants Selena to change into a dress and accompany him.
Spike hides behind me, can't be seen. Night's a stage for what has been. Heartbeat
2 days later will be the last day of Amelia's reign, at which time she will awaken Elder Marcus to succeed her. Tonight's banquet is also to celebrate this event. However, Celine has no interest in attending any banquet right now. She only wants to find out the werewolf's intentions, so she found the man's address online and decided to go ask him. As soon as Selena saw the man, she subdued him. But before she could question him, howls sounded from above, indicating that the werewolves had also found them.